So today we're going to talk about coaches, mentors, and sponsors. You're probably familiar with the first two expressions, and today's conversation is purely in the context of the workplace. So a coach is someone who helps you think through your decisions and advance your career. And thinking through your decisions, he will probably do so using a method that interrogates your thinking, that ask you leading questions or guiding questions that will help you make the right decisions one step at a time. Now, the coach is not expected to know too much about your area of expertise. So you find out that many coaches are external experts who are from outside the organization. They could call themselves executive coaches, business coaches, career coaches. But the essence is that they are generalists in their field. If, for example, you are an enterprise architect like myself, the coach does not need to be an enterprise architect. They just need to be someone who is certified in the methods that are used to deliver sound coaching. So the coach talks with you, walks you through a method, a process of arriving at the right decisions for your career. The coach doesn't do it for you. He doesn't do the thinking for you. He helps you think through your own decisions and helps you become better, realize your potential more as he works with you over a period of time. The coaching relationship is probably one of the more formal relationships in terms of maximizing your potential, and you want to find someone who can stay with you long enough to maximize your potential. But the change, the transformation is happening in you. A mentor is slightly different because one of the key trademarks, one of the key distinguishing factors of a mentor is that they are an expert in your field. They are basically relaying to you their expertise, their experience, and asking you to pick up some things from the way they have traveled their own journey in their careers. A mentor in a mentor-mentee relationship will probably speak more in your sessions than a coach would. A coach is likely to ask more questions, allowing you to evolve your process of thinking. A mentor is more likely to share with you and is expected that you are guiding the conversation in a way that creates the most value for you. You shape the conversation, try to draw out the best from that mentor and try to glean the most from that mentor based on their area of experience. And you're doing that because that person is an expert that has gone through the journey that you went through, and they have something to share with you. Now, I learned about coaches and mentors quite a while ago, but I recently learned about the importance of sponsors, and that is where the politics of organization steps in, because coaches can help you chart your course, plan your career, make your moves. Mentors can relate to you examples from their success stories, from their failure stories and all that. But sponsors are those who speak for you. Sponsors speak for you in the workplace. That means that when a decision is about to be made about that next manager position, the person who will say, "I recommend Kenneth Iguiri," is the person who is sponsoring my progress in that space, because many conversations about the progress of your career are above your pay grade. They are above your level of interaction. Somebody else is speaking for you. It is easy to think about this as bigotry, favoritism, or all kinds of other isms that you may allude to. But the simple fact is that that is the way the world works. And mind you, the fact that a sponsor recommends you doesn't mean you get the role. It just means you have an advantage over those who have no one to speak for them. Now, a mentor could also be a sponsor. So you could have a mentor who is mentoring in the workplace based on his experience and based on their confidence in you, your performance, your attitude, your enthusiasm. They could say to those who are in charge, I want you to pick this person. He is my person. I can vouch for him. Because let me tell you the truth. In many of the higher level roles in corporate organizations today, the selection is hardly a matter of who has the best sounding CV. A lot of times, the selection is about who can we count on. And for people to count on you, someone who has worked with you must be able to vouch for you. A sponsor vouches for you. What does this mean for you? That means you should find people in the higher levels of your organization who can be friends. Don't make enemies among your executive level officers. Make friends. Find friends who you can deliver what they desire, because the more you deliver what they desire, the more they see you as an ally, an asset, and someone that they can recommend. So you want to position yourself as that person who is useful to your sponsor, who is useful to 1 or 2 or 3 sponsors, who can speak for you in the higher levels of management and leadership, because that is how you begin to grow beyond where your CV can take you. So that's why I'll pause this, and then we can take the conversation further. I've spoken about coaches, about mentors, about sponsors, and all 3 roles are relevant to the progress of your career in today's modern workplace. Thank you.